Hello everyone, Darren here, and welcome back to our thriving little village in Farthest Frontier. Now, previously we worked to fix some issues with farms and just generally tried to make the place look a little bit nicer, but also we expanded our orchard and added a plethora of new industry to the town, including a charcoal kiln, a mill, a bakery, weaver's building, and a potter's building. Today I'm hoping to push all the way to tier 3 so we can finally bring all of the industry in-house that we need to be self-sustaining. So before we get into the episode proper, I thought this would be another good time to do a little bit of a recap and an overview as to the layout of the town and the current situation. We're currently at year 13, just beginning the year, with 165 population in total, of which 129 are fit to work, so it's actually quite a decent amount of people that aren't. We currently have 16 children, 19 infants, 15 seniors. Villager happiness pretty much through the roof, as it's basically always been, and food is quite good too, with 9 months in storage, though I imagine with the current farm situation that we had, we're going to feel that effect in the next few months kind of come down, but we should be okay. On the production side of things, resources are pretty good. We have 362 wood in various different storehouses and carts, although a bit of a bottleneck when it comes to the actual plank production, as which we have 2 of them fully operational with 8 people in there, sawing away, trying to give us more planks to keep up with our expansion. We've got pretty good other resources, no bricks in the bank at the moment, though we can always trade for it, and there's actually a trader on their way into the town right now that I noticed, so we're going to have to see what they kind of arrive with, and maybe stock this place with gold. Thinking about, speaking of gold, we currently have 67 per month coming in, and we have 1,200 in the bank. So I thought I'd just do a quick little overview, a lay of the land on the situation. So we have our town center, of course. Most of our industry affects desirability over here. I was noticing that we have the cemetery. I've kept to my word. There is still only one person in there. And that is, of course, a mare, I think her name was, from like episode 1, or possibly episode 2. So, other than that, there's our charcoal kiln. We've got extra firewood splitters being built down here. We then also added the soap shop. Forgot to mention that. We have the tannery, the cobblers, a couple basket makers. All the sort of industry is basically out here on the right side. Then as we get to the... Well, actually, before I skip ahead, we've got 2 smokehouses here. A little root cellar kind of storing all the stuff that they smoke, and before and after. Then we've got some defenses that we dotted around as well. Our first tower is there, and of course the perimeter wall on the right side here, with a little bit of foraging and hunting on the outskirts. Internally, this is our first main village, where we have our town center, our school, our doctor's office, and then varying cobbled roads, plazas, things like that for them all to get pretty good desirability, up over 30, some of them actually peaking 50, which is nice to see. As we move further out to the left, then of course we have our 3 farms sort of in rotation. The plan is today to expand a 4th. We've got our barn housing our livestock, and they're out there grazing that area at the moment. We've got all our berry bushes. In between episodes, I've queued up just adding more berry bushes here, because it can be a little tedious moving back and forth, and, you know, kind of spotting the little icons that we can drag over. Then, to the south, we've kind of got this now hybrid sort of area going on. We have this weaver building, because we're going to be making flax here, and they're going to use the flax to make clothes and linen. Then we have a potter building, because it's next to the clay deposit, so they can just take in that, make pottery, mix it with water and firewood. A new storage building here. And then our secondary town. So the unique thing in this town would be the fact that we've added a bakery, and then a bunch of houses around the school and the market here as well. This market's only level 1, compared to this one, which is a really big chonker, level 2. And that's because we purchased bricks from the trader in order to upgrade it. And then the very last thing would be just following this road out to the southwest. We then have a little site where we're sort of gathering some stones, some sand, and a storage area just to drop them food so that everyone can work just fine. There's also one in the north as well, just kind of up here, really just right on the outskirts of the town. And that is basically everything. So that's everyone all caught up on where everything is. Let's let time play, and we'll watch this guy come in, this trader, before we really do much else. Some of these buildings are still finishing. Of course, we did add multiple defensive towers, so there's now one here, one over here that's being built, and one over here, which has just gotten done being built as well. Something I didn't actually check in a while is the village professions. We have 27 people currently as laborers, one of them of which is sick. We have 13 people building right now at this very moment. And then, of course, we have 32 people working food, 9 farmers, 4 fishermen, foragers, etc., etc., etc. With all this new industry, we've got some people in the sort of services category and in the goods category. Now that we have a potter, a soap maker, they're taking up little extra spots. We obviously then, of course, have the miller as well. All right, So hopefully that catches everyone up on everything. I think in this episode, like I said, I want to push to tier 3. Want to go and explore. Actually, might start doing that now up here. And see what's going on there for iron. We can start actually making some more advanced resources. And hopefully if we get to tier 3, we can get that forge going as well. So let's just open up the market. There's only 62 gold in here. We've got 1,300. So we're just going to transfer in, I don't know, whatever, just half the gold that we have. Transfer some of that gold in just because when the trader arrives, we might want to buy something depending how long they're around for. A villager has a fractured bone. That can just happen when they're working the work camp, so I wouldn't worry too much. Villager's cured. Good. Something actually we don't really produce. Well, we do produce soap. We don't make any more advanced medicine. I think again that might be tier 3. And we kind of want to improve this area. So while we're actually waiting, although these guys are doing a lot of building still, so I guess I'll leave them to do that. Let them finish their weaver sets and the defenses before queuing up even more stuff. Traders on the way. Lots of goods are just spilling out around this area. And something I'd be meaning to do actually is start clearing this area for a forest. So I suppose anyone that's not doing anything, that aren't building, they can start doing that. As we have a wagon right here ready to pick up all those logs. We'll let them pick that stuff up. And the one that's out this way, maybe we'll tell them, you don't need to get that anymore, that's fine. And we'll just bring this back in. Pop it down there. Alright, cool. Show me the goods. We'll speed it up to ×3. Our happiness has actually just fallen for the first time. Wow, our food just went down really heavily, really quickly there. Alright, cool. Trader is in. Who have we got? We have Beldar the Peddler. Beldar is buying... Oh, he's buying wood. We could sell all of that wood we kept in storage, the 300 wood. He's also buying planks, but of course we don't have any. And shoes at an increased rate, far above the average price. Buying shoes at 18 a pop. Boom, 180 gold. Easy. Let's get some of that wood. 1,200 gold for the 300 wood. I'll take it. And he's actually selling bricks, which is perfect, although it is above an average price, so not great. But in a way, we've exchanged wood for bricks, which is pretty good, because bricks and clay, that's a finite resource, whereas wood, we can just make it infinitely, so I think it's fine. So let's just get, I don't know, want to make sure that we're able to hit tier 3, so maybe we'll get about 100? That is going to be a lot of our money gone, but I think 100 will do. We'll be able to upgrade the market and make more money that way. So we'll buy and transfer 100 bricks. And then there's a few other upgrades we can do as well, such as the root cellars can be upgraded with bricks, I think, and a few other places too. So, our transport wagons, how are they doing? One of them is shelter stocking, one of them is driving away right now. Just want to make sure I didn't forget anything else. What else could we be buying? Sand, bricks, flour, clay, and clothes. No, we don't need to do that. Alright, we'll just have to wait for another one to come in, because we actually have some stuff in our inventory here. We've got, in fact, we can add much more. We have 100 baskets just lying in wait there. 100 tallow, 174 tallow in the complete storage. So we're going to set this to 150. They'll add in another 50 baskets. Anything else we need to do? This is all our inventory on the left, and this is what's in the trader here in the middle. Maybe some honey. Don't see anything wrong with that. Maybe about 25 honey can go in there. And maybe when the next trader comes along, we'll be able to sell some of that stuff. Bring our money back up nice and quick. But I'm expecting money to grow nicely once we upgrade this. Which we'll do soon, but I kind of want to store at least 100 planks first. And planks, like I said, is a bit of a bottleneck. So let's just extend this road all the way out here. Gonna build a new house. Tucked in this way. We'll put another one down roughly there. And then we'll add some gardens and things in between. So yeah, look, our bushes are growing immensely. So something I was thinking of doing, I moved 4 bushes out of here because I was thinking, oh, like again, I'm trying to cut down on travel time. It's difficult to do in this game because you can't micromanage where people move too much. So one of the things I was thinking of doing was adding a smokehouse here. It's kind of dark actually, adding it next to the barn, but you know, I want to smoke that meat when we start getting it. So we'll add a smokehouse here. There's the granary to feed the animals, the root cellar to hold all of the stuff after it's smoked, and then of course the forager to gather all of these berries that are right there. We have Nelda at the moment working it. And we can see, what did you get last year? Last year, 348 berries. Not bad. Not too shabby. And obviously, if we find more blueberries, we'll move over. I just moved another 10 or so over in between episodes. And they're still getting that done right now. This lad is putting it down. There we go. Good. Alright, we have our weaver building up and running. So stocking the weaver building with flax. Let's check our farms. It's been a little while. So we're currently increasing the fertility of this one. And then we're just going to be tilling the land. So that one's fallow this year. This one is tilling the land, and then it's going to be wheat. Hopefully it's okay. We're putting a lot of faith into that place. Maybe as well for wheat we could just add a little bit of sand in there. And then we're also tilling the land and then going for beans. This one is sick though. Flax rust. So last harvest we planted 840 flax and we got 510 out of it. Not great. These really do need a lot more fertility. We really need to add much more clover and compost to these if we can. I think we'll have to build out another farm this way and then just have one go fertility like crazy for a couple of years basically. Kind of want the fertility to be up around the 70s, really. That's where I want to aim for it anyway. Otherwise it's diminishing returns and you'll really start to feel the effects of that. Is that another trader? No, it's just a regular. Okay, looking good. Now, we did actually put... There we go. Exploration marker is down. Can I even get to that one? Let's just remove that flag. It seems like it's a bit awkward. Holy balls. Iron ore, 5,001. And then gold ore, 4,000. 1,180. 3,200. Oh my god. Now, the thing is, I'm actually looking for coal. And we haven't really found much of that at all. We found 300. So I might go out and set that one up now. So we can just pull in some coal initially. And then some black gold, as they call it. And then maybe we'll, when we run out of that, if we absolutely cannot find any more, we could get the gold and trade it. Well, I mean, to be honest, we could get both. We do have a lot of people. There's a lot of rocks out here, actually, which is good. We'll just have to keep searching. While we have a lot of people not doing much, just put down each of these flags. This lake seems to really expand out. Because I can't put stuff here. I'm clicking and it's not working. Alright, good. Alright, we'll just keep continuing. Let time play. So that is done now. That is also done. So they're just waiting on getting weapons and ranged ammunition and stuff like that. Here's our second orchard. Looking good. It's all peaches. All peaches. But it should be relatively quick to mature compared to the others. I'm loving this place. I think it looks great. Really, really happy with the progress. I think it's been flying along. And I can't believe only one person has died. Something that I do need to step up my game on is, for sure, is the sicknesses that keep happening. We are making soap, so that surely is helping. The water is spread out. The next time we get a disease, I'll read about it and see what's going on with it and how we can help it. Alright, so we have an order out here for loads of people to come and gather these trees. They're still working this area just fine. I'm just going to keep time sped up a little bit then. Now, we've got 311 gold and 700 in here, so we're not too far away from still being able to level up, you know. We need 1,200 in total, 1,200 to level up, so we're almost there, about 200 short. We'll make it 50 a month. Should be no time at all. And then once we do that, then we can add in all the extra desirability down here. Hey, look at this. We have our bushes. They're in. So where is Nelda? She's seeking food. Well, you've got food right in front of you, girl. So get cracking. There we go. This gathers about 20 from each bush, right? I think I've noticed as well that the fertility of them changes, does it? Maybe how long they've been planted the first time round. Someone's gathering on the other side of things as well. Is that from here? Yeah, she's maybe gathering just a little bit around here also. I'm okay with that. Yeah, just leave it. I guess we can move this just to the left then a little bit. Help gather all those berries. Hopefully she stores them in the right spot. Well, I mean, you can store it anywhere, I suppose. Okay. Should be a good yield. Don't have to go too far. And they carry a lot before they bring them back. Villager attacked by predators. It's a hog, is it? Oh, no. These two are just laborers. How far out are you? Oh, you're exploring, that's why. Oh, damn. Yeah, if it was a hunter, I reckon you could take it out. Maybe we could just grab a hunter really quickly, give them the go-ahead. There we go. Deming. Hard to see where it is. There it is. Boom. So hopefully you can get it. Maybe we'll follow him. It's going to be algorithm central in here for video encoding. Oh, sorry, not algorithm, artifact central. He's fighting it. Alright, we'll just rotate around just to get a better look. There we go, man. That's a lot of meat. Alright, good. Predator dealt with. We've only got 2 months of meat, food. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it at all. It's gonna be fine. I've got all those berries to eat this year. How they doing with it? 352 berries. They do spoil easy. We're playing the long game with food, but I think we'll be okay. So, hot temp, moderate breeze. And the reason that I knew food was going to be a little rough is just the way we've done the farms. With those issues we had before, I basically put a lot of them being fallow for a while. Like this one. I'm not giving up, though. We'll get beans later this year. If you can just hold out this year, we'll get beans and wheat. That'll be fresh bread. It's going to be baked down at our lovely bakery. No problem. No aggro. Still waiting on a second, trader to come in. I was hoping it'd be a bit sooner than that. Hey, we've got some people joining us. Marching their way into town. It looks like a bunch of dudes as well. Yeah, it's just like 7 men. 8 people have arrived. Yeah, take them on. Jake, Gerald, Raiden. Alright, and off they go, chopping away. Can move one of these just a bit further out. This is 111 and 48. It's got some stone on it, so I might just send this out here as I upgrade some of the roads to be stone now. And we might build a couple extra houses. Once it gets there, we can give the go-ahead. Otherwise, they start pulling things from too far away. Alright, it's a hot temp, moderate breeze. Everyone's working the farms, no issues. How many cows do we have? 8 out of 13. They are being milked. Items produced last year, 0 milk, really. Disable milking. And then enable milking again. See if that changes anything. Food stores are low. We have 1 month of food. Don't worry about it. I can see you panicking. Don't worry. It's gonna be fine. And actually people are panicking because they're like, oh, our houses are running a little low there, Darren. It's like, don't worry about it. It's all part of the plan. we'll get food. I have no doubt. I'll just keep saying that until that problem solves itself. Let's get exploring out there as well. It's all down to the bakeries. Unable to work. The mill then. Wandering, unable to work. Okay. No grain stored there, no grain stored there. Well, we're gonna wait until basically September for the harvest. So there's no sickness here. The fertility is damn low, I must say. 54%. We're only gonna get like half of what we're getting out of this then. So it says fertility at 60% when this was planted. 1540. Max yield is 1540. So we're probably gonna get about 1100, I reckon. That's probably what we're gonna get. Oh no, even less. Sorry, probably only going to get about 800-ish. But that'll be turned into flour. It'll be fine. Hey, 2 months. See, look, it's going up. All right, let's just keep time moving. Where are you going? What are you guys doing? Gathering pelts. Mining stone. Laborers. Why would you be mining stone? There's no harvest order to do that, is there? Let's turn those off. I don't think so. Alright, let's just keep time playing anyway. We'll just give them a new order. They've pretty much cleared this area, have they? Almost. Villager with dysentery. Intestinal infection that can cause vomiting and diarrhea. Villagers left without clean water sources are susceptible to death from dehydration. They should have clean water. Intestinal infection, yeah. Well, it says if they don't have clean water, they're susceptible to death, but they do. So is it just like he got dysentery, but he has access to clean water, so now he'll be fine? Is that what that means? Maybe? Maybe you guys can let me know on that one. Alright, food is starting to run out. It's a little bit of an issue. If another trader comes in, we could buy some if we're desperate. Actually, what I was thinking of doing is setting up another fishery as well, because there is a shoal of fish out here that we're not getting, and there's fisheries or shoals of fish out that way that we're not getting also. So let's just set those up too. So what are we looking for? Fishing shack. Just pop it right around here. Actually, let's do the road out first. Okay, so it's that road. And then we need a road that kind of continues its way out here, maybe. Alright. I'm just going to build one at a time so it doesn't get confused where to deliver the wood. Damn, that's annoying. So we're right on the coast, so you actually can't really fit that in. So we'll just have to put it somewhere like here. And that way you don't have to cut any trees down. And then we'll just move it. The radius, I mean. Alright, and prioritize it. Fix those food issues. Alright, let's just keep time sped up. So this secondary road is done. Looking good. Looking swanky. We want to build this road going all the way along down that way as well. And we want to start upgrading this road to be stone. Some of the bigger ones that aren't going to change. This cart over here should have a lot of stone in it, so it shouldn't be a problem. Also, later on, when we get to tier 3, we can actually upgrade the wells. Doing that will allow for, I think, twice the capacity or something. Let's just check. Quicker water accumulation, increased water capacity, increased desirability, and increased durability if it ever gets attacked. We are now officially out of food. Okay, we just stored some again. Villagers succumb to illness. Oh no. Wilthrin has succumbed to dehydration. Dead from disease. Dehydration. They're supposed to get water delivered out here. Why didn't that happen? If we just check any well, they're full up. They're totally fine. Maybe they need their own well. I didn't think they did. They've been out here for a very long time without one. You know, I'm talking like 6 years, and that's never been an issue. So where are the... Oh, we did in the last episode see that the carts were having an issue getting out there. But maybe they're too busy and they just didn't deliver it. I don't know. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen them deliver water. Maybe we should just put a well out there now in future anyway, or anytime we go far out, to guarantee that... Damn, just as I was saying that, no one had died. Wilthrin. I mean, he was an old man. 51. But not good. 59% here. Yeah, let's just pop something down around here, wherever the water is decent. 59's there. Give that a priority as well. Hopefully, he literally worked himself to dehydration and to death. Is it particularly hot? No. Not really. Succumb to illness. Dehydration. I didn't know. He had berries on him. Eat the berries, man, you know? They give you something. Oh well. Villager attacked by predators. It's another boar. You can kill that boar. Don't be cowards. Good job. Our town needs that meat. What is going on with the traders, man? We've had like one trader in like the last 3 or 4 years. We have so much stuff stocked in there that just is not being bought. Now we did get 100 bricks, so we can upgrade this again. We have over 100 planks, so I'm happy to commission the building of that. That being upgraded should give these guys an increased desirability, but obviously they're losing food right now, so they won't have their 3 types of food that's going to help them... What's the word? Upgrade. These buildings are still working and doing things, are they? Still have stone to get? Unable to work. So there's supposed to be an icon above that building when that happens, but that hasn't happened, so that's nice. So let's just move it over here. They should get their stone, the stone that's around here. And then we can switch them to gathering trees. Okay, how's this harvest coming along, man? We really need these beans and this wheat. The beans are almost done. The reason I didn't want to put it earlier is just because of the heat stress. They have good heat tolerance, I guess, but... I guess actually it would have been for frost stress, probably. Frost, a cold snap that can happen in like April. I've seen it happen. But yeah, I'm hoping that this yield... We're looking good at harvesting though. Right now it's harvesting quite a bit. 500. Looks like we're going to get the full whack. Maybe even a little extra, right? Because of the 10% bonus to the sand and everything. The soil mixture. Food stocks are low. Give it a minute though. Everyone's eating beans tonight. All 172 of them. 2 people, Wilthrin and a mare. It's 2 people. I mean, I'm not bad for 14 years in. And he basically died of old age. Basically, I'll tell myself that. It makes it easier, okay? Still waiting on these roads to be upgraded. What's taking so long, guy? Still no second trade cart, man. I keep looking over there for that. Still waiting. Tons of wood, though. And this thing is full up with bricks and clay. Almost actually completely full. I don't want to upgrade it, though. We don't need to. So how's this doing? 250 gold and 17 planks are needed to get the upgrade done. So how much wood is stored, or money is stored in here? Okay, yeah, loads. Firewood is low. I think that'll be okay as well. It's a bit of a weird episode, isn't it? I feel like I'm just like, we've got a lot of problems, but let's just power through it. But I do feel like that is genuinely the answer. 'Cause it's like the economy will get better once we just get the crops rotating around a bit. We're soon going to get animals that could be slaughtered. The guy dying of a dehydration, that was a damn anomaly, and you know it. We have a well out there now, so if they do need to get water, hopefully they don't have to go too far for it. But kind of a lesson learned, I guess. We're also building this road out here, so she's out there building that right now. We've got a new fishing building just up and running, so let's just pop that out here. There's a shoal of fish, which is a big bonus to the amount that we can gather. Shouldn't affect the other ones, so that's fine. So there should be extra food coming in. I'm going to quickly have a look at the profession screen to see is there anyone else I can be putting on industry. All of these are maxed out. We could just build more. We could have an extra forager apparently somewhere. I don't know where we would have lost that person. Oh yeah. There's the guy, Wilfrin. We've got 3 guards right now. We could have 6 actually. You can double the amount we have there. Wouldn't mind doing that. Give them their bows and arrows just in case we do get attacked. Be expecting a raid sometime soon. By the way, putting them in there, I think they get a bonus to health because, let's see, it says 100%, but as soon as you assign them, their health goes down, or it looks like it does. So I'm assuming that they actually get like an increase, like a 20% bonus to their health when they get assigned to these buildings. All right, our market is upgraded, which means we get more money from everybody around us. So this one's making 40, and this one's making 62. This can now have a second grocer also. And it has loads of the storage things online, so that's fine. So let's just assign more people to these industries. We have a lot of clay, a lot of water. I have no problem, no doubt that we'll be making just totally a huge surplus of things like pottery. We made 84 last year. The weaver as well. Depends on the amount of flax that we have, but should be good to keep going. So let's just check then. Can we store this up with pottery? We've stored up 25 honey, 100 tallow, 150 baskets, 50 clothes or heavy coats. We've still got the 10 weapons in there. Let's take those weapons out, seeing as some of the watchtowers are complaining about it. Clay is alright, don't really mind that. Yeah, let's put some of the pottery in here. 50, please. Good, and we'll keep those bricks for later. Alright, all is calm now. We are right on the edge of food, obviously. Let's have a look at that graph. Maybe we could get a bit of a more... Oh yeah, look, consumption line went above production. Production just fell when we kind of rotated those farms. But they'll be fine. The next harvest will be good. So the next harvest, we're getting peas early on. We're at 69% fertility, and then beans later on in the year. Then carrots, then lettuce or cabbage. And then we're going to be getting, again, another buff to the fertility, and then working the fields yet again. You can't get 2 buffs to fertility and work the fields. It's so close. You can almost do it. It won't let you. But we'll be adding compost as well, so that's something at least. Charcoal kiln is obviously producing coal, and we're not even using it anywhere yet. We're just storing all that up. We're making soap. Firewood splitters are working overtime. And they should be pretty much able to take everything out of this. If we just move that over there. Have these roads upgraded yet? They still haven't. I don't know what's taking so long. This is full of stone. 71 stone. That's all it requires. Are the builders just super busy? No, we've only got one builder. Okay. Building site stocking. Alright, looks like she's doing it now. 2 livestock animals born new year. 15. I guess because the roads are so big, maybe it just takes her a while. It seems like she's the one tasked with doing it, though, and there's no way I can assign or increase priorities. It's kind of annoying, actually. It's a bit weird. We have, 12 potential builders, and they're not doing anything. So anyway, I think it's time to start investing in another farm. We've grazed long enough. I'd say start going out like this. Make it pretty much use this full area here. What's that, 10 by 8? This would make it the same size as the other one, so I guess that might just look a bit nicer. We'll do this. Gives us room for extra buildings. And that's 3 additional farmers. They'll start getting cracking on that. So let's move the grazing site. I think out here is actually pretty good. The way to check that is to open this up, click barn, and then you actually get a special overlay. It is not the same as fertility. This is fertility. So it's kind of the same, but not quite the same. It's a little different. So we'll just click that again. So we can see that out there is actually a pretty good area. And they don't mind going too far, I don't think. Sorry. It's about there. This place is smoking meat already, which is good. So they'll be pulling that down from the other part of the town. So people who need to get meat and stuff, they should be able to get it from there. This still has flour in it. So what's next for... This will be wheat later on this year. So increasing fertility. The weeds are pretty high, actually. Damn. That sucks. What's the weed suppression like on this? 7 out of 10. Not good. Damn. Okay, well. We'll have to just do, more land clearance, I guess, next year. So this is going to be flax. I think we need something smaller and just to do 2 lots of weed clearing. Maybe carrots. Yeah. Alright, they look okay. How's our compost doing? Almost ready to get another load. Oh, there we go. New market. Alright, so my inventory for clothes is empty. They would have been buying it at a really great rate. Same for pretty much all of this stuff. Well, that sucks. There's nothing we can sell, which is so unfortunate. There is a second trader here. I'll check it in just a second. So we could buy crude weapons, coal, heavy tools, iron ore, stone, and regular weapons. Let's check the other trader, Beldar the Peddler. That's more like it. Oh, yes. Far above average price for baskets. 150 in stock. Let's go. Alright, so we can pull that back a bit. We'll make 2 deals here. So I'll sell you that. We have to buy something off him, though, if we want him to... We'll buy bricks. He's got a regular price on them right now. And they take quite a while to make, so I'm happy to buy bricks. Buy and transfer, please. Then just sell the rest of this stuff. Another load of baskets. Out you go. And then we could also sell the coats at an above average price. Look at that, 2,400 gold in there now. So we could definitely upgrade. We have the 100 planks. We're definitely going to hit tier 3 now, finally. Alright, we can also use this money to buy some heavy tools, which is what we're going to need. And we could even buy regular tools, but I think it's a bit of a waste. We can just make our own, eventually. So I'm going to buy 2 loads of heavy tools. Let's just buy and transfer those. And let's just try and sell everything we can now then. I don't need to buy anything else, I don't think. So he's only got 41 gold left. So again, we'll just have to make another purchase to kind of balance this out. Buy and transfer. Okay, and just sell all the jackets. Alright, good. Don't really want to sell anything else. We could sell even more baskets, I suppose. 49 days. Maybe just let's send in like another 17 or something. Even it out. We'll sell those ones. When it comes to the other trader, heavy tools, that's totally fine. Everything else is totally fine. Not selling anything. I don't plan on really buying anything else. Just those heavy tools is really all I wanted. Okay. Success. So let's transfer this gold out to global storage. And that should allow us to upgrade this now. Boom, just like that. Finally. 100 clay, 100 wood, 1,200 gold, and then we can access tier 3 buildings across the board. Still waiting. Okay, so this is finally done. It is a big road, in fairness, for one person, but still. Still waiting on the second one to get done. This entire length here, right, as well? Yeah. Taking their sweet time with that. So we'll just wait a little bit of time, and then as long as we sell before this month passes, March, we should be able to make that rest of that deal that we were planning on. And hopefully we can start getting more food. So Ulgrim's been stricken with scurvy, so that's basically a shortage of fruit. Malnutrition caused by a lack of ascorbic acid. Scurvy can be prevented by supplying fruits and some veg. So yeah, that's what we're going to try and do. This should be increasing every year. They made 99 fruit last year, 75 last year as well over here. That's all peaches, but that should help, you know. It's only going to get better every year. 17 raiders sighted. Here we go. Sound the alarms. So they seem to be all on the east side of our town. We'll slow time down. Let's just access the market, because I might forget if I don't do it just now. 7. Okay, they haven't loaded all the baskets just yet, so I'll have to just wait. Alright, let's ring that bell. Let's cancel. Can we cancel that upgrade? I might want to cancel that upgrade. No, I guess put the money into the building. Actually, that'd be good. 8 other raiders sighted. Hey, they're coming in from the west. Alright, we're being attacked on 2 sides. Let's fall in. Ringing the town bell isn't like Age of Empires. Not every villager on the entire... Well, actually... Anyway, what I was going to say is every villager on the entire map doesn't come in. It's only the people in the immediate radius. Which actually I think is the same as Age of Empires. Looks like they're not going for the gate. Looks like they're going straight through the wall. Which means they're going to probably avoid some of our tower fire. Hey, a wolf is actually helping us. How cool is that? I didn't know they do that. That wolf is like totally helping us. Wow, good job. Alright, let's close those. Let's get some of the hunters to come back in then. Where are you? Deming? In you go. The other hunters are pretty far out there right now. Hey, it's Edmir. Where's Sertorius? He must be retired. That was his building. He hasn't died, surely. Yeah, maybe he's retired. Yeah, there's all different people. Ciro and Sertoria. Yeah, they must be seniors. Maybe they can't hunt anymore. Interesting. Let's send her over here as well. So I just want to double check I just did that with them. Yep. Send them in here. Okay, cool. So the hunters are coming in. Oh, they are actually hacking at that gate. I didn't even notice. Lenara. You just run somewhere else. Anywhere else, really. Just try not to get killed by that person chasing you, please. Run into the wilderness. It's your best hope. So they're hacking away at all different sections of the wall. Very good for us, I guess, but very stupid for them. These are just laborers. Don't know what they're doing. Just send them back over that way. Alright, we'll check the other side of the town. These people are just like asking to die by basically running towards the raiders all the time. There's quite a lot of them on that side. Alright, the first group are in, but that's alright. We've got our town bell, we have our towers, they'll start firing once they cross this threshold. We have Aesden and Eklund, both in them. Boom. Arrows are out. About 20 damage, 18 damage each time. We obviously have Deming, our hunter, firing on them as well now. So that's repelled. No problems there. This tower is firing on them. Remember, we wanted to cover the gateways, so while they're trying to hack through, we're shooting them. Totally efficient, totally effective. Nailed it. Look at that. Absolutely wrecked. You ain't getting in today. I mean, they might get in eventually, I guess. But I'm totally fine waiting for them to do that. Although I suppose our economy is on pause. Speaking of, let's just sell those extra things. Bum, bum, bum. Sell items, 255 gold. You like that, raiders? You like the amount of gold? I'm doing deals literally while you're here. And that wolf is a goddamn hero. And it's a dire wolf as well, I think. Because it's white. Awesome. We had the spirits on our side for this one. Alright, out you go. Continue with the building, please. Prioritize. Oh man, easy enough, easy enough. Alright, our berry bushes are back in. We're getting a boost of fertility and then wheat, boost of fertility and then leeks. And then we're about to get our first yield of peas. 558 harvested out of 496 planted. So we're actually getting more out than we should have because of the bonus from soil. Good to see. We're also making that new field right now as well. So I think we came really close. You know, the food was right down. People were a little hungry, a little worried. We'll start distributing that food back out. We'll get that tier 3 building going, and then we can bring... Everything will be fine then. Okay, it's a new year. Village is raided. Let's check it out. 17. Raiders killed 8. Buildings destroyed 1. That counts the gate. But that's basically it. Just that one thing was destroyed. The others all survived. And they should go back out to their jobs now once they have nothing to do for a while. So they're supposed to be gathering rocks, but there are no more out this way. So they've got nothing to do. If we could find more rocks, that'd be good, but I don't see any. So we could switch them to wood and just leave them doing their thing out here for a while. Oh, there's some there. So we'll put them on both. Just they can gather a little bit of stone in the meantime. There's some there and there. And there, actually, as well. Alright, let them do that. Let's just check the other side. There we go, they have the icon now. Unable to work. No more stone in this area. There's a load of stone up here. Just grab that. Good. Alright, that's pretty much everything solved. Pretty much. Traders off on their way. We can put that extra money to good use now by building parks, decorations, bringing up our desirability and overall our income. And then going with all these more interesting industrial buildings too. Like the brick makers and stuff like that. We can put the brick maker somewhere right around here, although I think it is bad desirability, so maybe push it further out here. There's another clay deposit also there and here, so it's got to go somewhere around here, really, for the time being. Village is raided, so that's the other 8. 7 of those died. So that was in total 17 plus 8. What was that, like 24? Not bad. Big enough raid compared to last time. It was 11 last time, so yeah, over double. Didn't get anything though. That's the important thing. And our food is now up to 3 months. Solved. Easy. People are graduating from school. Awesome. Alright, the stone roads are down. This one is still being done. I don't know why roads are being done one by one, but that seems to be the way it is. So let's just improve this one. Maybe we put on a few different orders. This is still here. It's got stone in it. Let's get these improved and upgraded. I want this place to be looking really good, if we can. So, speaking of looking really good, decorations. We're up to tier 3. There we go. Tier 3 out of our mind. Now, despite what you might think, there's actually a tier 4. I don't think there's any buildings in tier 4. But you can upgrade to tier 4, and houses and things can reach tier 4. So, tier 4 is a possibility that we're going to be pushing towards. But for now, no stone walls yet. Not even close. We need way more stone. It's like 4 stone per wall, or 3, I think, per wall. It's far too much. We're still struggling to even pave the roads. But what we can definitely do is make these places upgrade, get everyone to be homesteads and looking a little nicer, a bit happier. And we can also get that pub that we were waiting on for a while now. Serve beer, make money, and then trade for stone. So we'll just move this out of the way. Let's go for buildings. Let's have a look in amenities and services. So we now have access to a pub. A publican serves beer to thirsty villagers in need of good libation. Pubs provide entertainment and generate tax revenue based on the beer sold. While beer and socialization at the pub can boost villager happiness, very unhappy villagers who drink too much can become violent. So we need 50 planks for that one. So let's see, which way is the way in? That way there. Boom. Perfect. So we're also going to need a brewery, right? No point having a pub if you can't make the beer. I mean, you could trade for it, I guess. Let's do resources, furniture workshop, brewery. So this could be a good spot for the brewery. Fits decently. Doesn't hurt desirability. Yeah. Don't see why not. Could even tuck it in there maybe if we move the well. Nah, I reckon just here. There's a gap between them, but I don't know. We can make a path or something. Look good. Okay. Because obviously the wheat and stuff is stored here. So, you know, pull in the grain, start making the beer, ship it down to the pub. Let's just check. So what does it take? Also takes honey. That's where all our honey is as well. So that's good. So we can also now get a foundry. Requires gold, coal, or iron. Well, it always requires coal, but it could require iron and gold to make their respective ingots. And we have found that massive gold vein up to the north. Outsider's view of our town has been a little bit dull, but a theater would certainly help liven things up. Build a theater to help satisfy villagers' entertainment needs and attract new settlers. I'm good. We'll build that later. That's like a serious endgame building. We also have a glassmaker, which is needed for a preservist. Bad durability on this, or desirability. Always call it durability. Don't know why. Now, our sand mine is out here. And our charcoal kiln is on the opposite side of the town where we get our coal. But, if you remember, there is coal out here. So maybe make a glassmaker somewhere out here, and they could make that and pull it in. It requires 15 iron ingots, so we can't quite build something like that yet. Gotta get our blacksmiths up and running. But I just wanted to check some of these buildings. What else do we have tier 3? We've got statues now. So we can have a small statue of a man with a scroll. We have woman, warrior woman, and cavalry man. Quite a big one, that one. 1,200 gold for that as well. We're not messing about now. I was thinking of building a large park. 500 gold. Splash out a bit. 25 stone. Oh my god, it's huge. Maybe put it somewhere like here. Or there. It affects so many houses around it, actually. Ultimately, we'll probably have it like somewhere more central. Touching on way more houses, but somewhere like here, I think actually just for now, as a bridge between the two towns. I think it'd look okay. And then we'll just move it if we need to. Alright, more of the place has been paved. Looking good. And let's just go all decorations now. Just get that done. So let's see what we can do. Some of the 3-lane gardens I think can always look nice. Let's get some trees. A maple tree on either side. Brighten the place up. Let's maybe stick a maple tree or two out the front of some of these houses. And then maybe they have their own little gardens. You know, they're working on their own little flowers or whatever it might be. And then 2 shrubs in there. That should be fine. Oh, you can actually override the tree straight away. Maybe a shrub. Alright, cool. And then we need stuff just down in behind. So we can go with the medium garden. I think we left room for that. Yep. And there's another one there. So that can look good in between the well. And then behind here, maybe another 3. Little garden sweep. I don't think there's any room out this way. And this has been upgraded now to have a stone road. So we should see desirability shoot up now. Because of the bakery, the nice little ornaments, the big park that we're adding. They've got a good market, the school. And now they're getting their pub. So that really is. You've got everything. Almost everything. The only thing they don't have is a healer's house. Which we could add one of those soon. Have 2 on the go. Another predator sighted. I almost dare say we shouldn't be attacking the wolves after they defended our town. I suppose to prevent them from not getting any stone at all, let them just, or stopping work, let them get a little bit of wood. Alright, man, I think it's been pretty successful. I mean, I was really worried about the food situation, but we're totally fine. Oh, this is done now. God, I didn't even notice. So yeah, just make sure there's no weeds. We'll have to do that next year. Clover, weed. And that's as good as it gets, right? We can't do clover weed. That's too much. And then I think we're good to start planting. So let's go wheat out this way and add some sand. Bring it up to the respective level. Needs 60 sand to do that. And maybe some carrots early on. Alright. So that's getting wheat this year. So nothing's getting wheat next year. Maybe turn off the leeks and get wheat then instead. There's almost no weeds, so I wouldn't worry about that. And then we can go with carrots as well at the beginning. Alright, let's try that. So that should be a constant supply of wheat then. Let's just double check. So year 3, year 1, year 2, and then this can be removed as well. But I'll finagle it a bit better in between episodes to just sort it out. We need flax actually, or something else. Yeah. Alright, cool. And then I'll just monitor the compost situation, see which ones need it. So what do we have? 71, 52, 60, and 69. Let's go with the 52, obviously. Bring that up to snuff. So, milking has resumed. We made 476 milk last year. They've got some grain in storage. They're out grazing all the way out here. They're being cared for. They're not going to wander off, so don't worry about that. And then we have our lovely farms here. Awesome. 4 farms now pretty much on the go. It's going to take 2 years for them to come to full fruition. Speaking of fruit, we have 78 fruit from this place last year and 96 here. So that's just steadily increasing year over year as well, which is good. 162 people living here in total. So let's just speed up time. We'll pretty much have to wrap it up in a minute, but it'd be nice to just see these kind of get their things done. The trader can now upgrade. Oh, we have to do it. We have the 50 bricks. We've got 190 bricks after all we bought. It needs 80 planks and 500 gold. Let's do it. It's an awesome looking building when it gets done, actually. One of my favorites. It's huge, though. It allows for more specialized traders to come by, actually. So it's really, really useful. I should have read that before we did it. Can I just cancel this? Yeah, let's just cancel that really quickly. So basically, the bonus here says that you'll get increased storage. You'll also get better and more specialized merchants, and then increased durability if it does get attacked. So let's re-up that. The other thing I'd like to do is then upgrade some of these. They can actually upgrade despite not having the icon. I'm going to do the one that's down here, though. That's 30 bricks, and I guess we could do both. Start helping the situation when it comes to spoilage. Villager killed by predators. No! Another... Oh my god, win! They were a tanner. What are you doing out here? Why were you out there? A tanner? In the very north of the town? The tannery is down here. Where the hell's the tannery? I thought it's down here. Am I missing it? Cobbler shop. Baskets. Fletcher. Oh, there it is, yeah. I was just clicking it wrong. Why were you out so far? They don't have to go hunt themselves. They just get the meat. And if they can't, they don't do anything. Ah, we'll never know. Win. Damn, 2 people dying this episode. Disappointing. Really disappointing. I feel like they're letting me down. I don't feel like it's really my fault, that one. Oh, we just killed the wolf as well. The tower killed it. God damn. Upgrade this into stone as well. Alright, some of the stone roads are coming along nicely. Room for a tree there. It looks like there was supposed to be one. Outside the school. Does this have any stone left inside of it? It actually doesn't, so now they're pulling stone in from wherever we're storing it over at the warehouse, probably. Alright, I reckon we'll have to leave it there. This is going to take a while to deliver all this stone. So that's going to be it for this episode. A kind of a weird one. We were on the edge the whole time. I wasn't sure how the food situation was going to go. It's still really low, but we're not really taking in more people. So I'm sure with the better rotation of harvests, I'll really stop in between episodes and have a good look. And kind of lay them out a bit better. With 4 farms, it should be easier. Like I said, I think it'd be better if you had 5 years instead of 3 to decide, because it's just not enough for fertility. But there is certain things you can grow, not just clover, that might add fertility, so you could kind of rotate them in as well. Look at this guy. So where are you planning on going with your low health right now? He's an arborist. Okay, fair enough. You are supposed to be out here. If I closed that fence gap, that death might not have happened. It's on my head. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this episode. We're making 80 gold now. Things are generally pretty good, but the goal now is to bring food back up. To get some of that extra industry that now we have access to tier 3. Start getting a blacksmith and so on and so forth. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, thank you very much for watching, and remember, if you want to support the channel directly, you can click the join button to become a channel member. Doing so will get your name in the credits, as well as loyalty badges and emotes to use in the comments. You'll also get exclusive access to my Discord, where there's dedicated channels for each series I'm doing, and it's a great place just to meet others and make some friends.